recorded and may be listened to by a member of prison staff. If you do not wish to accept this call, please hang up now.
In the history of Derby rap events, there's always been some form of police presence. Do you think that had a bearing on you lot being able to run a successful rap and hip hop night?
Whatever reasons they ever have to shut them down, which is normally gang related, is not what's going on. We're having an event, we're having a good time, do you know what I mean?
Like what unreleased music can we expect to see that? Look, get all the man them in. Get all the man them in. So you got Marvin. The rap and hip hop nights are to showcase purely that, aren't they? Talent.
Pure talent. The main point of the events is to showcase people's talents and make a better world for them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So the police shutting them down is doing absolutely nothing except for putting them back on the street and being more a nuisance to them.
Yeah.
So they're doing absolutely nothing by shutting down any event. They're just making it worse for themselves. So if you want to be that stupid, then do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously it's not me versus the police department, but here's a break, mate.
Look, was never able, brain unstable, but at least I'm grateful. Look to the sky, I'm faithful, keep cards close to the table. Me, I'm in paper like a staple, you can get it in a morning like a bagel. You ever seen man whipping a ladle, pray only God can save.
My name's Aaron Lodge. Most people know me as Bodge, and today we are here at One Derby interviewing LR, who's about to be styled for his Saturday night rap show in 24 hours.
Less than that now.
Yeah. Tickets are flying.
Tickets are going, mate.
Yeah.
£5. Probably be a bit too late by now. By the time you get to see this book.
This is in the build up to the actual night.
Yeah,
we're going to
like
smash
the day
everything
before.
together. But you're on job in terms of distributing tickets today.
Spread.
First time that you're performing this year as well.
Oi,
Come
trust
on.
me, first time this year.
Yeah.
You get me?
First
So
time.
we've got a set pace with it.
Yeah.
I'm excited, you get me? Got a lot of good artists there.
How exciting do you find like the Hairy Dog? You know how it's got that back room now. that's
Never
got
performed
five.
there, bro.
Have you not?
I've only ever been there to watch Beat on split.
Yeah.
Never performed there, never done a set there.
Yeah.
But I've been in the back room and stuff like that. It seems it's legit. Do you know what I mean? You got a stage. First time man I've not the first time I've been on the stage, but in Derby.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Like that sort of scale. I'm looking forward to it still.
Yeah, there's going to be a full mix of different people as well. They say, although it's a Saturday night rap show, like I've sold tickets to people that are like over 65,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, man. I'm getting
You know what
a
I
lot
mean?
of different flavours of people, like
Yeah.
a lot of like, you know what I mean? I think, do you know what it is nowadays? I think man are respecting it for what it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? A lot of different types of people are looking at what we're doing, even if they don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
They like man as a person, or they like what we're doing. I'll support that. Even if they don't come to the show, they pay the £5 for the ticket. You
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
So
The Hairy Dog does cater to all forms of music, but it's like it's a rock and heavy metal kind of like that's the brush you would tarnish it with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people
Whereas-
when man have been saying Hairy Dog, everyone's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like
Yeah, yeah.
every man's like on the same.
I think B-Tone was telling me that some of the tickets that he's tried to sell are to people that are actually barred from the Hairy Dog. Do you know what I mean? They've been to like
Yeah,
rock
I've seen
concerts and
man
that.
was like, I can't go.
I
there.
can't even step foot in there, you know, one of them ones. But it's nice to get the whole different mix of people gonna be in there.
Yeah.
Like performing live for you, yeah. Obviously you've got your EP that's coming out tomorrow as well, which
Tomorrow.
is Bad Start.
Good Heart, Bad Start.
Yeah.
Bad Start is out tomorrow, but I don't know when that'll be now. But it should be out now. You get me? Go stream that.
Stream it,
Download
send it
it.
to your mates.
You get me?
Just when you're around your nans, just try and just get it on the aux
Solid.
lead somewhere.
Yeah. Sneak
know what
it
I
in
mean?
there. Sneak it in
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying?
If there's any contacts at any sporting events and you just fancy just putting Bad Start on for when there's a 6 in the cricket and there's a little bit of music turned up, this is where you need to be.
Straight man, I'm improving. LR never is losing. Visible line when I get in the white. It's like boosting.
Timeless shit.
So Good Heart was the EP, the 4-track EP
Yeah.
that came 6 weeks ago, something along them
Maybe
lines.
like a couple months.
Yeah.
A couple months ago now.
Just talk to us about the concept of Good Heart and Bad Start and how them 2 EPs have been churned out, man.
Definitely. So, Good Heart, Bad Start's kind of been my slogan for a couple of years now. Thinking about it, I always thought like I wanted something to just explain, man, in one sentence that was catchy in a sense. Good heart, bad start. And I feel that was the best way.
Got it tattooed on you?
No, I ain't got it tattooed yet. That's gonna be my chest piece, you get me? That's gonna be the proper. Eventually, when we get around to that, probably should get it copyrighted first or something. So with Good Heart, Bad Start, it was always gonna be it was originally gonna be one project, Good Heart, Bad Start. It was just gonna be like a mixtape. I don't know, something just popped in as I was planning on my whiteboard one day. I just thought.
So that's how you do a lot of your stuff.
Yeah, whiteboard in my full room and that. Yeah, get me next to my studio and shit. And I like to put my thoughts down, ideas and stuff like that. I like to draw it. So I just thought, wouldn't it be a good idea to break both of the concepts into 2 EPs and have Good Heart and have a different side of, do you know what I mean? And just shedding a more explanation and more deeper, in depth into man's life, really and truly. And then Bad Start's just more like, you can probably already picture what it's gonna be like by listening to Good Heart. Do you know what I'm saying? If
you check the 2 EP covers, it also gives you quite a good indication.
You can tell the contrast which each one's gonna come with. You get me?
You're big into all your like crystals and that spiritual side of you as well.
Come on.
In a I don't even know what my birthstone is. I think it's Topaz.
Mine's
October. Ruby, yeah?
Ruby stone.
Yeah. Which is the
shiny, expensive stone.
The anniversary's a mad one as well. What is it? 65 years for a Ruby anniversary, something like that.
I don't know about that one.
Nah, but when you was talking to JS on the phone earlier, and you're saying you're here for a good time and a long time, that's the Ruby coming out, you know.
I'm here for the good and long, but the bad and the ugly. What's all good energies to leave?
You've made massive movements in like the last 12 months.
I like to hope, feel like I have been personally. You never feel like you're doing enough though. That's what I personally feel like. I always feel like I can be doing more. And I'm never happy, I'm never complaining. Do you know, I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm never happy, but when I get somewhere where I feel like I want to be, I want to get further past that now. I'm not happy. Like, my boy said to me, he's like, imagine if a 16-year-old version of yourself spoke to you now and was like, bro, look at all the shit you've done now. I would have feel like I've already made it in a sense. But now I'm here, there's so much more I want.
There's still a lot of this mountain to climb. You know, like, do you have a clear end goal? Is there a point where you go, once I've done that, that's when I feel like it's Glastonbury this weekend, for example,
I hear that.
When do you see yourself playing Glastonbury? That's got to be on the bucket list.
Soon
you know
come.
What I mean?
All of that soon to come, definitely. It's in the pipeline, all of that stuff. I think when I'll find myself truly happy, is when I can look around at people that I care for, and everyone's alright. And everyone's living good, and no one has to worry about nothing. And then I can sit back and then think, you know what?
Now I can focus on my own goals.
That's when I've made it, innit?
Yeah.
No, that's when I've made it, when my people around me that I care about, you get me? We're all set and don't need to worry about nothing, you get me? And then everything else that comes is a bonus, isn't it?
As a side away from music, because obviously music takes up a lot of your time, you've also gone into a business venture with your dad.
Come on, old school house, Belper, Green Lane, get yourself down.
Anytime you're in Belper,
come on.
And it's a brilliant place to go drinking.
Yeah, it's a good time.
There's a mad fact about Belper that it has the most pubs in the smallest amount of
square
space.
mile, innit?
Yeah, in Europe, something daft like that.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
I don't know about now.
Old schoolhouse, get yourself down there. Do you perform? Is there? What's the scene like in Belper? Like, how do you?
It's like you can ask B-Tone.
The Belper music scene. There was more hippie folk scene when I first joined. It made me cater for a better scene and be more universal in what I was saying and have substance to what I was saying, so that all these old people, because they didn't like me from the second I walk in the pub, let alone whether I'm a musician or not, they don't like me. As soon as I walk in the bar, they're like, Lucy, get him on. I had to prove my spot. Yeah, I had to do a lot more than I would have if it was just a rap thing, come down and rap on the night, and I'd be able to go down and just rap on the night, and people who like rap, nobody liked rap, so I had to make them like rap, in a way.
You lived in Derby till you was 12?
I was born in it till I was 13, and I went to live with my dad in Belper. But coming from the ends, everything was just mocked. Do you know the way man spoke, the way man acted, just shit man wore, tracksuits, you think you're bad. Because them lot ain't kinda like that, man. It's a nice town, you get me?
The thing is, it's a suburb, isn't it?
It's a nice place, bro. Don't get it twisted. The older I've got, I've learned to realise it's a nice spot. Do you know what I mean? Coming back and forth from the two. But coming back to the music, it was just mocked, innit? Whenever man was trying to do something you're rapping, you think you're this or that. But like I said, over time, when we've opened a studio, the Hive, everyone just started respecting us.
When was that? That was 2017, somewhere along.
Something like that. Started in Beaton Shed, and we got the first one.
Yeah, the Beehive.
The Beehive. That's where the Hive comes from, innit? You get me? And then we went on King Street. We had 2 on King Street in Boba within like 2 years. And then we just coming out the back end of lockdown.
Yeah. Because that fucks things up as well.
Oh, for real.
Because you can't have any face-to-face. That's the way you make money. But in the music business, is someone comes to a studio, they come and record, and they pay for your time.
For the service,
yeah, do you know what I mean? And you weren't able to do that during lockdown. I saw something on your story the other day. You just started up the Hive again.
Yeah. So we've basically got somewhere where we can engineer, record from, and we've got also an engineer producer, sick guy, he's called The Gamer. Is
that his chair?
Might as well be, you get me? So it's like a framework.
It's a flight simulator chair. How mad is that?
You got me settings on.
Yeah, going forward.
Not just going forward.
Is that a project that you're looking to do from Belper and get?
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. Just trying to get people to this new spot. Do you know what I mean? So like from the Hive where we was, it will just be from gamers now, and like it will just be, it's kind of like a collaboration link up. Do you know what I mean? To try and help, like, to boost both of our profiles, like organically through the music.
Yeah. How much of your music are you doing in Derby at the moment? Have you found yourself having to come over from Belper to like? I'm
always in Derby. Belper's just where I live.
Yeah.
You get me? That's where my flat is. You get me?
Yeah.
And my business with my pops.
Yeah.
But I'm more time in Derby. Do you know what I mean? Linking people doing music.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Any studio I can get to. I don't specifically work with anyone. I couldn't say, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's one of the best things is, like, as a creative, if you can be versatile, and not get too complacent. I think you alluded to that you're always looking to push. How do you see yourself in the music industry in Derby? Like, you're looking to experience different studios? Cause
yeah, I'm not trying to sit in the same box. It's kind of like a mutual. Man could go to whoever's studio or whoever's people. Do you know what I mean? And it wasn't like I'm only just now finding out the shit that people are like, oh, my man's this or
this.
Going to him,
but sometimes when you're just doing it purely for the love of music, do you know what I mean? You don't see the like undercurrent of what is happening. Like,
I can't control what's happened with certain man. You get me?
Yeah, straight up.
Just because I feel like with certain man.
And it's good to be mature enough to kind of see like the bigger picture. You know what I mean?
I agree with what man have done.
This is
I'm
it.
just trying to blow for
you know, straight up.
And like
straight up.
Simple as that. So I try to utilize everything that I can available to me in any way, shape or form. And if it can benefit me, it can benefit them. So
it's an exciting. You went on tour with Eyez.
Separating rich and poor, creating a division. It's my statement that I've written. Lately I've been thinking, this is my chance to show the labels what they're missing. I'm the greatest definition of the diamond in the dirt. I'm a ruby in the rubble.
How inspirational has Eyez been for you since you started?
From young, fam. Like, man don't even know, like, my man fucking filmed me on his phone before I was spitting properly, you get me? Years ago, my mum, like, you get me, like, cause man thought I was hard. I never pursued it like that.
I was session the MC in your team, then sent for the best fitter like he's next to the try to chat shit to my face. More tight dick, that's my defense reflex.
Yeah, trust me, man. I've been a fan of Eyez. You get me, like still am. You get me.
To be given that opportunity to go and support him
mad
at the O2 in London,
crazy. Like I say in the tune, the crowd reaction that's overwhelming. You know, like that, just breathtaking from every time. Always grateful for my man still for everything that he's showed me, supported me over the years. You get me?
He's in
my man's used his platform to help man. You get me?
In terms of Derby music, man, he's like the most solidified in terms of.
He's the biggest.
He's the king
to ever come out of the city in a sense, you know, like that.
Especially from your genre of music.
He set the pace for everyone else. He made it
time ago.
He made it. Like, he could do it. Like, man thought, yo, my man can do it. Like, he made it possible, man.
Well, the fire in the booth, just as one example.
No one's done
He literally did the fire in the booth fucking sound effect.
Yeah, fam, it's nuts.
Do you know what I mean?
rate that, fam.
If you're putting on an image, you'll be finished, you'll be gone quick. MCs cuss kids, dreams get crushed quick. Before you criticize, be constructive. These rappers are just
Virginity, man stays up all night on board sides, camera cars. Gonna get you rep sabotage. I ain't got 216s, I got a bag of bars. I'm advanced with what I gave for the planet Mars. Who skis can't catch me, is an amateur.
See, it's an everyday situation. It don't matter if you're Asian, white, black, or mixed Jamaican. Youths get kicked out of school just for misbehaving. Cause it's the risk you're taking. Force them to hit the pavements, make them sit in stations.
Just getting everything lined up, like, man, I'm sat on about 30 tracks right now. Unrecorded, like, I'm just keep on writing, just keep writing, and just keep trying to find opportunities. More, link more people. Do you know what I mean? Different cameramen, just trying to elevate.
Is that one of the biggest challenges you think is as a musician coming from Derby? Like
the biggest
is the networking side of it and the getting your voice heard. Like
I think not even just for Derby, I think just for me personally, innit? I've never been that guy to like, never really been a proper big social person, and communicating's never been like a forte of mine, you get me? So I'm learning over time how to communicate with man and how to like articulate
the whole business side of like
not just asking for something or not just saying, yo bro, can you pattern this? Like addressing man in a way where they want to work with you or they want to help you.
You're self-employed, you're your own manager,
independent, you get me? At the minute, you get me? Like I've got people that are helping me, man. Big up all the man them, you get me? Like show love and support, man, you get me? Never goes unmissed, you get me? And you know who you are.
Yeah, and you'll see it tomorrow night as well.
Yeah,
that's going to be a moment, man.
And that's what we're trying to do with this event, you get me? Like put other artists in the city that ain't really. Who else is doing the music events? You get me?
The Hairy Dog have made massive strides in terms of making it a venue that
for everyone,
for everybody. Have you seen the games room, for example?
Yeah, I've seen that. I was in there not long back. Still,
it's
mad.
They've got Time Crisis. They've got air hockey. The fucking lot. Like
it's a proper. It's
yeah, it is. It's nice to see people from what is an alternative kind of music genre.
Yeah,
and
accept it, innit? Like, because if you look at rock and grime, like when would they ever get on? When would you ever catch man in the same room? But everyone's kind of chilling.
But like, if you look at like tunes by like Slaves and Skepta, and do you know what I mean? That's where like people out of this city have fused.
Them man dress like quite rocky though, don't they?
Yeah, it goes back to what you were saying about this is the elevation and the evolution of LR, innit?
For real, man. Just slowly but surely, man, I'm just becoming more myself and developing into more of an individual, like person.
Where do you see where are you at now? Like with writing music, are you in the best spot you've been at ever? Are you?
It's mad to say, like writing with me. It never like. I never get writer's block. I don't believe in writer's block. So if you can't write, you get me real shit, man. It's like a bricklayer don't go to work. Yeah, forget how to lay bricks. You get me? Like that's what I believe. You just can't. It just ain't coming like that. Yeah, you just gotta keep pushing. You get me? And moods and that is the biggest thing for me. Depending on what I write. Do you know what I mean?
If you think about a bricklayer, like if their compo isn't decent, you're not gonna lay the right bricks, are you?
That's what I'm saying. But at the minute, man, like I'm so far ahead of what's being released. It's mad to me. It's like mad when I think I can't wait till you lot are hearing this one. Or like I can't wait till that's hit the road, I just love the feeling, the process when it hits the road, and like when you get couple man that are like when you've resonated with a set man and you come and they take the time to chat to you and tell you like, oh that thing there, and it's genuine. That's enough for me still. Like that's what I love. That's it. You get me? The whole process is frustrating to get everything patterned, cameramen and all that.
Oh mate, like you wouldn't believe. To pattern the whole thing,
get everyone to come on the day.
The concept, the camera, there's so many variables that have to come together to make things happen, and you need money to be able to do it as well.
Man ain't rich.
No.
You get me? Man ain't rich, bro. So all of this shit. Not
yet.
Soon come. Come on, fam. Come on.
12 months time.
But that's what I mean. We're not yet. But so all of this shit has literally come from nothing.
This time next year, Rodney.
Come on, bro. You'll build millionaires, mate. It means more. You get me? More than anything.
One of the pros of you being where you're at now is that Warner styling you today.
Alright, we got the man in the store. This is their shirt. Mi casa es su casa.
Into it.
You get me?
I almost forgot I was wearing mine as well.
Nice
One of them ones.
Yeah,
Like,
both
big up, big
sponsor,
up.
man. Big up every time, man. Man, them always help out and shit.
You've had a working relationship with these lads for a little while now.
Yeah, I've known man for time, you get me? With E before Box One days, you got DJ and that, you get me? From way back.
Swagger Camp Media.
And it's nice, I met the other lads through the shop and shit, you get me? So, it's all love, man.
Every dog, you know, I might come through, you know.
Real shit, man. Yo, I got tickets here, man.
Yeah, I'm there.
I'll push them on store.
Is it to have somewhere like this as well?
Bro, sick, like, it's not just a shop for clothes, you get me? Like, man pass through and, like, you come in and you speak to them, man. It's like, these guys are like, it's like a family thing, you get me? Like,
It's nice to be doing stuff with your day and then just nip in, just to have a like catch up on. It's a whole culture, innit?
Yo, it's man, it's love now, you get me? It's sick to see, like, the man when you walk down, it's like, oh, that's my boy's shop. It's my boy's shop, you get me? He's doing this
And they're doing mad bits at the moment.
Killing it.
Obviously, they've moved into a bigger shop, and they've got that. The whole left-hand wall is just male trainers. They've got a completely separate one for female and
Like
kids.
just go around quick, you know, like, to chuck it into the video.
Look, we're gonna pattern
There's shit you
absolutely
don't even
everything
see,
up.
bro, going on.
Yeah.
There's shit in the pipe.
We're taking you into the belly of the beast
real shit.
with this.
We're
Every
actually
single
backstage
shoebox,
right now.
every single shoebox is getting shown.
Get me?
You know the score. Big love.
Straight up.
First and foremost, and best of luck going forward as well. I thoroughly, and I mean it completely. I have utmost faith in the fact that you will get somewhere.
Yeah, I know, fam.
And that's certain. You know the squad.
My guy, man.
You know the squad. Like, the guy is far too talented to not, and far too driven as well. You've been sober for a while now, man. Nearly a year sober.
In September, nearly a year.
Which deserves a round
Big turning point. Thank you. And we got B-Tone though, man. 5 years sober.
5 years, August the 12th,
like,
B-Tone is 5 years sober.
He's the real
He is the real MVP.
You get me? Like, my thing's meaty compared to his, but any amount of sobriety
any amount
is
of
big, you get me? So if you're going through that, hold tight, you in it.
Yeah. I went to the cricket dressed as Jesus last night. I'm not feeling particularly brilliant today.
Derbyshire, la la la. Derbyshire, la la la. Derbyshire, la la la.
As you can probably tell on camera. However,
Tender.
being able to interview people like this and be in places like this does make a hangover just that little bit easier.
Come on.
Ella, it's been a pleasure.
I love my brother.
I love you.
Anytime, bro.
Take it easy.
Love, fam.